So handily, but I
Spirit's going to just dominate this game.
Well, handshakes are being cemented, which means one thing and one thing only. 9 times have Nico and m0NESY bested Shiro and Donk. Does it end on the 10th?
Freya, it feels like it may end on the 10th because it feels like it barely
Hot
got
chick,
started.
I played Left 4 Dead 2 with uses forward and I think right click backwards, which is actually good.
The Falcons right here, right now, or Budapest.
I love how you had to say hot chick.
Is dead on arrival.
Yeah, what we hear in the crowd is it's people care more about Falcons. We have more fans, more boos, but everybody wants to know what Falcons are going to do here. They cannot skate by this result. It must be better on Dust 2 than it was on Nuke.
It has to be. That first map was an absolute non-factor. Everything goes to perfection for Team Spirit. I feel like even Spirit wanted more. They signed up for a fight in this first game of playoffs.
P250 on Donk here, hey?
We get smoke over top for this A-hit. 3 players behind that. They're going to go trickling down into the CT spawn. Successful.
Oh my god!
It's a double P250. There's no fight in the Falcons defense. There's no resistance for this
GG.
plan. It is more of what
Fucking
we
GG.
had on Nuke, folks.
It's going to be a lot to talk about on this game and this game plan, and obviously after watching Zwei play his best CS ever, it makes things a little more interesting. But here it's a T-side start for Spirit. Retakes coming in full force.
Just leaning back and allowing Falcons to sprint out into the open. That's 3 players. Full display. It's a shooting gallery, and it's a slaughter. Falcons will find nothing in the pistol.
Spirit do this quiet crawl up cat. It's door smoke, it's no vision, so of course they could have done that. Spirit will do that on rifle rounds too. So it's not just a pistol that they've just tried this on, and you can see that Nico tried to pull out a base setup, double boost. That's not something you see very often.
Oh my god.
Honestly, ever. And he has a chance to get a couple of shots, but once those are missed, it's over. And Tessus doesn't pick anything up either. He needed to get 2 in place.
Nico is pissed.
Nico's none. Nico's coming off a bad map himself, and again, it's not something that I'm personally going to skate by. It's a major, it's a quarterfinal, it's a good matchup for them.
I'm not allowed to stream on Twitch, Julian.
This one a worthwhile run.
I have to exclusively stream on Kick
if they don't
for this match, for the major.
Quickly, but last map they won a pistol and a conversion, and then they quickly fell off. Team Spirit start off now 1-up. Need an eco here, force down win for Falcons. Something to swing the momentum back, and that's the you know, is there's double-edged swords, there's two-sided swords. Falcons, when they don't, if the game plan's a little bit fishy, well, they have the egos that they can pull out. It's the Deagle players, it's the Scout players. That's part of what makes this team great as well. Sometimes they have to.
Yeah, Dragoon for some reason is R is bounded 2 or some shit.
And has some force behind it.
No resistance offered up by Falcons, though. They're going to be content by the looks of things to just play in reaction to that utility. You know damn well Spirit are coming at this with the utility they need. Hell, even in the pistol, we saw that double smoke, so with a full 5 behind it, what does Spirit bring to the table? Same 2 smokes. Opening for the drop down into CT spawn again. Falcons throw out that reaction wave of utility themselves, and now m0NESY just looking to go headhunting. We get that Donk crawl from behind the smoke.
Donk, you fucking guy.
Oh! Snips way off the play. Kyosuke kills Donk. And now it's going to have to be the supportive elements of Team Spirit to try to pick this up. They go down into the 2 versus 3. Not ideal. Still the better guns. Oh, it's right.
Wow!
Woo! They try to extend into that bomb site, but a triple kill for Tanir is enough to convert it.
They get saved by Tanir. It's also a good round for Donk on his entries. Another couple of entries, in fact. So that's 2-0 to kick off. Funny because Tanir gets the open door to Heroic. That gets him a chance on Team Spirit. This is one of the teams that Falcons had to, that took the forefront.
Oh my, that's a nice shot.
The team that we see before us today. I actually, you know, as much as it does put some emphasis on Falcons for people who are like, okay, we'll make this core worth it. I think they went the good approach of actually trying to go for getting a full core in the first place.
Tech9 only here for Chopper. Hang on, we've got a lower threat.
Another save, hey? A little upper B, little crunch action.
Because there isn't a lot here to work with. That threat still lingers down and lower. Found out and almost dealt with both. Donk just looks to pull away here. You've got to, because Tanir's sitting down on that.
I like the trip. No, it's not over. This is a good play from Falcons. They're double saving. Look at their money. m0NESY's going to have an op next round. They know they need the op. Wow!
Now we've got that Donk 1v3 queued up early. He's still worried about that threat from
what just happened?
We know this is the all-in from Falcons.
No kit though.
Players having wrapped back around over towards the bomb site. Bomb clearly planted over here for Dog, and he knows it.
They wish they could find utility.
Still looming around. That 10-second defuse coming through. He's got him off in.
No.
There we go.
And Falcons pull a round out of
Dude,
that
it is
when
so
they have no
loud.
business winning. That was just everybody on the same page with a well-timed tunnels pinch.
That's beautiful. I mean, they take
Oh,
over
Donk is
tunnels.
pissed.
Chopper gets punished for taking a peek into lower when he's only got that Tech 9 out. Doesn't get his kill. And what is this 2K?
Sends Shiro pirouetting.
Wow.
They narrowly avoided this result.
I feel like Dust 2 has been out for so long, and it still catches people off guard, that little jump up boost, that headshot spot.
Now a little frustrated.
Yeah.
Gets that timeout, wants to talk instantly. No, that's twice now.
Whoa, Shiro's got the out instantly.
Okay.
They got money for that.
Back on Nuke, when we saw that 7-round streak come out from Spirit, they lose one at the tail end. Instant pause called by Howley. Same thing's going to come out here. He really is one of those kind of coaches that wants to get in the moment he spots something wrong.
Yeah, well, at least there's one coach calling pauses right now. We didn't get a lot of responses from Falcons in that regard. They definitely needed it last game.
Yeah.
You know, to be fair, it was hard to figure out exactly when it was too late, like when it was going too wrong.
Sure.
Game was sort of just falling apart so quickly, it didn't even really feel like it, but...
Oh, I like this.
When you've
Shiro
got
with the
three
fast
pauses,
pick.
though, you can take one when it maybe isn't the perfect moment.
Absolutely.
Clearly things are going wrong with the 7-round streak, but clearly things could change here on Dust 2. We were hoping for an early answer out of Falcons, and
He's
it
gonna
seems
try to
like
get
we
the
got
op.
one. Again, most
Where
of the
does-
USPs in that 1 round prior. You mentioned that op that Shiro comes into the round
Look
with,
at this
so that was
op,
a big
bro.
investment to go for the long fight, nets them nothing. Nice free kill for
No,
Falcons.
you don't have,
There's
when
only
you
one
jump
player
up,
on
it's
Spirit
not,
that
it doesn't
got
make
op
noise.
So far this major, I'd like to see him use the gun.
You know, I don't even think we said Shiro's name back in map 1. Wasn't even necessary.
Yeah, they didn't even push him. They didn't push him hard enough to get there, yeah. But this is a very good kill for Falcons. They take Shiro out. It's a
Sharky,
huge
my
threat.
boy,
They're probably
Sharky.
like, well, how does
Sharky
he have off
Barky.
right now?
This angle's being held by Monacy, so you gotta be careful with that walkout middle. Not to mention Nico pressing himself into the cat hold. Monacy gives up his lower spot. There's that slight
like this
gap out
flash.
mid-doors right now, but Team Spirit aren't capitalizing on it. Good flash.
Wow.
Monacy supporting Nico.
Great flash.
Dog dead.
This is one of my favorite positions to watch Nico in. I think there's almost no one, I don't think there's anyone better at timing grenades, placing grenades from CT spawn to cat.
This shot.
Oh.
Yeah, he's holding a little wide there.
Just a little tease from the catwalk. 30 seconds. There's a chance Zway
I think they
tries to
just
come in
saved
with
this.
The split. It's him versus Tessa queued up
I think
over
Spirit
towards
just
long.
saved this,
There's
20
also a lot
seconds.
to save here in this moment.
This is a save.
That's a good point. It doesn't seem like they're going to try this.
No.
The op and play.
All right,
It's just,
walk away.
They would be stupid to go
it's
for
the
this.
smart idea. It's not the most fun to watch, but especially with the op, which again, such a surprise to pull out after losing that last round. So they go for 2 pick plays. They get shut down. Falcons stabilize here in round
Literally,
1.
that flash is perfect.
You know, up against G2 in that stage 3 2-2 match, we had a lot of X factor coming out of Monacy. Just, you know, those bogus moments. The X factor plays, and I think that a round like that early on this one could definitely tap you right back into not so far gone memory. You know, Nuke, they didn't even fight.
Look at that flash.
No, they didn't.
They limped into that server, took their whooping, and hope now to steal away Team Spirit's map pick. And I think the confidence earned in that first map is why Team Spirit came in with another force, that op immediately for Shiro. We'll see if they can get anything going with it this time. It's a pretty comparable buy to the 1 round prior. And Monacy floating on his own right now.
Weird buy from Spirit. Look at this buy.
Boost that they're going to assemble. It always comes in a little later. And,
They only have-
by the
they have
time
2
everything gets
smokes.
set up, CT's already
One-
worried about a mid-crawl down.
1 AK, bro. What is this buy? Such a weird buy. It's one of those rounds where they buy, where
There
like
doesn't
when
necessarily
somebody
need to be a next
saves,
move here for Falcons. It really is on Spirit.
it's like, oh, well, we gotta buy.
That's how this is going to go. We see there's 3 pistols for them to use.
It's open space to be taken. Better be careful.
Look at how
Donk finds a
confident
headshot
Donk
here,
is.
then
Look at how
Nico's
confident
made.
it is.
There's going to be a flood of players right behind it. He'll get through the edge of that flash. Monacy, good first shot. Nico emerging up from spawn as Monacy's going to flip his second.
Wow.
And there's Nico's headshot. It's a total stoppage to the camp push. 2 frags between Nico and Monacy is right where you want the Falcons if you're hoping for a competitive quarterfinal.
Yeah, already so much better. This is the kind of CS that's going to get us to a map 3
Wow.
for Falcons.
Mondesi just looking pretty fucking good from that spot, bro.
He's got really good rhythm on this map, and it's the place where you can overfill versus mid and A, so you get lots of kills, but you only put your best players there, your smartest guys. And I think it's where Nico shows off the most sometimes. So between him and Mondesi, that's a lockdown. Not even past the doormat
Spirit,
on Cat.
you can tell Donk loves that cat rush. You know what I mean? You can look at, like, you can see him taking that elbow, and he's just fucking confident as shit.
No missed opportunity here by Mondesi. Nico even being brave to walk up through those fires just to make sure he's a part of the solution.
Save round from Spirit
Falcons,
here.
not only sitting pretty 3-2 early on Dust 2, but versus Pistols. And again, Mondesi in with the reflexes. Starting to find, I think, his groove, his game. And Kyosuke just tapped Chopper off of top mid through a smoke. Whether they opened it, we'll see. This is a strong one for the Falcons.
Wait, that's
so it seems.
What the
Gets a little bit weird.
Snow bomb.
What
Tanier
was
has
that?
over towards the mid doors, but you give Donk a lifeline.
He doesn't even want to switch. He's got this Deagle out.
Why
Dude,
would he? That first shot right
He was
between
like,
the
okay, I
eyes.
rush B now.
It's eliciting the utility here for the Falcons, who don't
I
know
rush B
where
now.
that bomb actually sits. And we'll see Shiro start to push out long doors and simultaneous as Donk still just avoiding the utility, taking all of this attention, and then that fight over towards long is going to start to drop Falcons back. There is a world where they
what
miss
is
their
happening?
rotation, but Kyosuke's got this B site under lock, and A long also held. There it is. A couple
What the
of shots
fuck
here from
was
Kyosuke.
that round?
That bodes well for the Falcons, putting down Team Spirit's hopes with just those pistols.
It's a nice entrance from Donk, and it amounted to having a termite in the floorboards there. It was a little bit annoying. They eventually could deal with it, but no issue, no bomb plant.
He was like, fuck this, I'm rushing B on this guy, and just rushed B, 1v1.
Nice. But this is a full investment round for Team Spirit.
I think the odds from our partner were something like 6-1 at the start of this. Just off the confident map 1 win, Spirit still hanging on to it, but it feels like the room
The
can
odds
feel
from
the
our
shift.
partner.
It's early days and there's
I
plenty
wonder
of times
if he
for
has to
Falcons
say
fumble.
partner because of the people streaming on Twitch or something.
Don't
hey?
get that wrong. But after Nuke, it felt like they may not even give us a pulse in this quarters. Fight towards door again.
H-Money, you want to play, but then when
Going the
you do
Falcons'
play,
way
you just
each and every time.
you become an angry mess, H-Money.
We've seen Mondesi start rounds, but for the time being, he'll sit on it and just hold.
Just all the way out, man. No, they're not even going to test them. But right now, I mean, they got the map cracked. If this ends up being a mid-B, this is going to be a little blood on the hands of the
Furia
Falcons
doesn't play
setup.
today.
I mean, this is a huge. I mean,
There's activity from Tesses, though. He's starting
Kyosuke's
to
a
push out doors.
boost. This is a full B, mid-B split coming in. Kicksan's
on the
probably the
mid-flank.
one saying, hey, leave me alone, I got it, it's fine. And
What's that?
What was that
I don't
smoke?
know.
Team Spirit dropping smoke out middle, and that's not going to block off Mondesi's angle from ramp, and then cues up Tesses on the flank.
Okay, but
It's a much-needed trade out of Shiro, at least, but you
Wow.
know the plan has been found out.
this is interesting though, because I still don't know there was 3 here. But it's Nico who's actually changing it up. He's going to be walking over towards B, but
I mean, all while you stare at this smoke, if you're the Falcons, you're thinking, what the hell is this?
right,
And
here's Donk's kryptonite versus Donk out mid.
it's a 1v1 locked in as everybody else from Spirit just looked to test Kicksan's
There's only
metal.
15 seconds actually,
You've
Spirit.
got to get this going. And that bomb sits amidst this 3-player pack down to 10 seconds. Nico's got his helping hands into the B site. Kicksan from the corner has got the element of surprise. And this is Spirit absolutely on.
Wow, what was
Ball
that?
to the clock. And a singular kill here for Team Spirit.
I mean, you don't have to split atoms to figure out how to do a B split on time. That was really strange out of Spirit. Suddenly looking like Falcons felt back on Nuke.
Bro,
Here
I
early
could
into
see
the
Mongols
half.
beating
I think I
Vitality.
misspoke in the
Just,
middle as well.
you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Obviously, the
this is a
chances
layup,
are
actually,
low,
man.
but I
Kicksan
could see
alone,
it.
They were about to mid-B. They missed a mid-B smoke, presumably. They don't get their kills in time. They could have just continued with the split anyways and actually still had a pretty good shot of getting that. Donk had lots of time to take out Nico. Instead, Donk is not really useful. He's there waiting in mid. His teammates are entering too slowly because usually Donk makes a mile of space for them within a moment.
It's not as easy without Donk at the tip of the spear.
I
Chunky.
don't want to tell Falcons that
Ooh,
you're
chunky.
feeling it, especially not after you're the team to have the first word back on Nuke. but this is what it is. It is the
5-2 right now. Come on, Spirit.
We'll see it in moments like that.
Mid-B smoke goes down.
And there's Mongols is stand-in, bro. That guy looks fucking nasty, bro.
Still a trio of smoke grenades here for Team Spirit as well, so we'll see what Spirit want to play with in the end. Perhaps a misdirection. 45 seconds. Mona's op gets pulled back to the corner.
If you're going to take a long to do your defaults on
interesting.
Dusty, you got to justify it.
Interesting smokes there.
Gonna have to come out of the smokes flying with Tech 9s. Smoke goes down towards middle. Sway's trying to play ahead of that. Kicksands on the edge of the window to take a look at mid, but you can start to see the A defenders also worried. And that's where Dawn comes through on the edge of the smoke with the frag onto Modesty.
Modesty made an error there. Did you see that?
Irretrievable gun as well, so why would Falcons lose this, you'd think? Good rifle work between these A defenders, but just enough pistol prowess for Team Spirit to put that bomb down. Now we're talking about guns. Dawn extends out, picks it up, denies Tess as the attempt.
Wow! Wow! Oh my God!
What happens if the Falcons give them just
Oh
enough
my
space?
God
Like
damn!
in front of a monster truck. Dog absolutely dumpstered them.
How?
And now Hallie just gets involved. He's here to build momentum off the back of an X-Factor play. We're seeing Zonic talk too.
Bro,
This is
how?
from Spirit.
Do you
It
guys
felt like
know
they were
how
totally
fucking
absent-minded
impossible
last
that
Suddenly
round was?
They get this out of Dong, and he's the one guy who's never sleeping.
Sharky, I love you.
He's the
Thank you
one
for
guy who
subbing,
will,
Sharky.
No matter what, give you those moments over and over again. He's the guy who has impossible stats and impossible rounds in the biggest games.
That's spam.
Small mistake.
It's
and that's
crazy.
Nico using all his ammo.
Why would he
taking
spot?
one shot at nothing, and then it allowed Dong to cross.
Yeah,
and
they
get a
spammed
4K.
it.
Also, Dong just getting enough damage on Tessas as he tries to snap that M4 down on the ramp retake as well. I mean, Falcons did a good job of trying to time that.
The
fight to
spam.
the top of ramp,
Literally, the spam of the
Dong
smoke
effect, folks.
is what lost them that
Either
round.
way in. Kioske on and up. Love to see it.
At least this time, it is that instant timeout from Sonic. But you also open the door for
Ooh, a
Hallie,
double
like you
op,
said, to
okay.
pile on.
You guys see the double up on Falcons here?
If you're going to save timeouts for moments like that, I think that makes sense.
Sure. And maybe if you're playing versus Donk, you know they're going to come.
So if you don't get 3.5 anyways, you were never going to win. So
It's a reminder to the Falcons as to what is up against them tonight.
the mental game. That's
I don't know, bro. What do you guys feel about the double op? I think it's actually a pretty good play, but it could fucking really bite them in the ass.
There's no denying that this
Whoa.
Dust 2 game is probably already starting to feel better, but if you're not careful, Team Spirit will
Good
break
bump
through the
there,
CT
eh? Good
side,
bump.
put you back down into the saves, and even maybe run away with a lead. So we are at a critical turning point for Spirit.
That's
Maybe.
such a big smoke break from, or block from Nico. He can watch it from so far back. They just have guaranteed info, so Cat is guarded for the moment.
I think Nico being a part of this A defense makes sense, right? I mean,
It's
that's
just that
the last round that Monacy misses his shot.
The last round was so expensive, though. He doesn't have the utility. He doesn't have the HEs to actually punish the Cat play. It's going to have to be firepower.
Kept so much cash, though, still.
Oh.
Flash by Tess point blank spray down. I mean, that is
That's so good.
Flash is
Wow.
fantastic. Now this Monacy Nico.
Wow.
Nothing.
Chopper
Killed
on the
Kicksands
board.
back from B. Nico wants to be the hero, but there's players all
Wow.
around him.
Tactics do not
Chopper
get better
with
than
the
that,
fucking,
Shiro.
literally
Exactly
such an
calling
important
out
kill on
Tess's
Modesty right
position
there.
inside of the smoke.
And look,
Flash is
it bit them in the
hitting.
ass.
By the way, Tanir, not
The double
off
up
the
just
first
bit
one
them in the
because
ass.
Tess has no other targets. If he holds Mouse 1 down, he still dies. He still gets that kill versus Tanir.
And you saw how close Tess is on that smoke as well. Feels like if you try to break through on the Flash, there's no way you don't get mowed down.
It was a call out, a counter play.
And that's the
And
threat.
that's the Hallie pause.
There you have
That's
it.
the Hallie pause.
Both coaches talk at the same time. Kyosuke not going to be able to save that AWP, so Team Spirit cut that lead down to 1.
Wow.
The Falcons did have
What's
a lot
their
of
money?
still left over. The buys are inbound, but it feels like so is Donk. 14 kills, 6 deaths, critical entries off of that catwalk.
No
When we
refunds.
go back to Nuke, we talk about Sway's most impactful map of his career, and he deserves his flowers there. But now we're back to what works for Spirit versus so many other teams. Just Donk at the top of the board, damn near doing it on his own.
That was so sexy, man, out of Team Spirit right there. Shiro's timing, Tanir's patience and composure, and well, they turn water into wine right here.
It's $2,900 left by Nico.
Well, you know what? Look at Falcons' money. They still have a very good buy. They have Mondesi on an op still.
Nico the utility to allow him to stop that cat push.
How do they look at Nico and Kazuki's money, bro? How do they have so much?
Instead, it's a board wipe.
Because he had like $7,000 still.
Maybe he dropped it. That's why. Oh, he had that money left over.
So much money still for Falcons. They had full cash, full economy.
That's actually strange. Didn't get back to his utility and spawn.
No.
Nice push.
That's what we're talking about. Falcons making an active move into the tunnels, and that's a total reposition of Mondesi as well. So you never expected if you're Spirit. Those flashbangs find Spirit.
Donk, that was so well played by Donk.
Grenades,
that play right there is so... Oh, nice shot. Wow. Saved his life right there.
One op kill per team so far in the 10th. 50 seconds to this clock.
Taking out Mondesi, you really want to go cat. Doesn't matter how many CTs are here. They know there's no op on the corner.
They know, yeah, they know that there's no op right now. This is on Nico. This is on Nico right here. You whiff!
And instead, Donk is ready for that challenge. Kyosuke's got the headshot onto Shiro. Opper down. And this M4 still challenges, but Donk is gone.
Oh my God, bro. How does Donk just, like, that shot is so hard, I feel.
To defend this. The cover from Shiro. And I honestly think, you know, we've seen great moments from Mondesi in all the head-to-heads versus Team Spirit. The fact that he can peek into Shiro, take him out constantly is actually one of the things no other operators can do right now.
That is such a hard shot. The way Nico peeked right there just goes to show you how,
We've seen that replay,
like,
right?
he is feeling the pressure.
Letting Shiro know it's inbound.
He swings with zero regard of what angles the players could be in. He peeks like 3 different angles at the same time. You know what I'm saying? Like, he could have jiggle peeked the close right, jiggle peeked deeper, and then, you know what I'm saying? He just swung for with no conviction, bro.
That you can get on the line first, right? Put the rook on the file, but Shiro also set up to dodge a flash peek back into the door right before Mondesi did. It's 5-5.
It's a 4 versus 5 man disadvantage, not holding Spirit back, right? We had that Mondesi quick peek up into the tunnels. It was just nice to see something fresh from the Falcons trying to move that up around.
Both these teams have shown signs of nervousness. And
yeah, Nico's the, he's the kind of...
This leaves us tied, and the most interesting result possible. Let's see who wins the half.
Keep eyes on Nico. Use that bit of extra money to come into this one with an M4 and a set of Kevlar.
I wouldn't really call it over-peeking, Audie, because he needed to peek. He needed to. He just, like, peeked 4 different angles. Wow, good boost. Donk has 17 kills, you guys. 17 kills.
$300 piece of utility in the M4. Sway decides to answer back over in B, and this
no chopper.
He's still building.
Trying to reposition that M4 ahead of what could have been that Team Spirit commitment to the tunnels push.
No one's reliable now versus lesser guns.
But I mean, you know, off of the cap boost and then into the mid doors, I think that really indicates that M4 is trying to get over to the B bomb site. Backs turn, Tessus, and Mondesi.
Oh my God. Well played by Falcons there.
Man, I mean,
hey Pip, what's up, brother?
Had moments here where they're like, okay, this could have been way cleaner. We could have had a lead, but Falcons picking up a second round with nothing to work with. A great tactic. Back to Falcons this time after losing the last round. Nico, amazing value with that M4, and again, 1 smoke to make it a 5v4, and then to have Spirit look lost and wandering.
Not the first time either. Tessus gets away with that long push.
Good to see Zon.
If Donk dies,
a lot more
is it
active
GG?
in map 2.
This is Hallie letting him in, right? So we'll see if Zonic can do
2006 Mo numbers.
The opponent coach call.
Mo used to dominate Source, bro.
Moment Team Spirit touched that lead, ripped back away from them.
Donk's just a tidal wave coming up Cat, though. It's really, it's actually a battle of titans right now in terms of Nico. Yeah, kills. Donk is going insane, but at the same time, Nico's got responses. He put himself on A lot of the good, you know, at those opportune moments, even on that Nico, is playing the rest of the map very well. There's a chance to take out Shiro, actually, right there.
It's a head-to-head that used to be so skewed. Nico over Dom.
Yeah. And now that's not as much of a focus, but it's like the team doesn't lose still. So it's still, he likes playing versus. He doesn't get the hype.
Another nade.
Nico
Okay,
brought his
another.
little brothers to the fist fight. Nobody has stopped Donk individually this map. 17-7 coming into the last round. And Shiro's still on the hunt for this mid-fight. They're going to try to flash a player out.
What the hell?
Shiro ready to hold
What the
back.
fuck
You've
is
got a
going
right
on?
foot
What the
down.
hell is
The
going
big
on right
spirit,
now?
But you've got to keep your head low. That coverage over top of the Xbox gets kicks in and straight frag back, and these flashes, that is pressure.
I like
But
this
in
play
pressure
though.
is
Take long
alternative routes,
fast.
and
Come
within
on,
that,
Dean.
Team
Come on,
Spirit
go,
take this
go,
test
go.
for
It's
long.
really your only
Yes,
play.
big pressure on the CT side. If they want to walk
Oh,
back
no.
to Cat, they can, but they have tests already dropped into CT. He's going to take a risky swing.
Ooh, at least he has his smoke ahead of him as well, so he can challenge through Team Spirits, which he was sitting inside. Locks into the card position. You've got Nico over towards Cat. You've got a third piece as well here for the Falcons
What's
to
gonna
try to come
happen
and
here?
support it.
Flash is coming in.
It's not ideal. Tess
Why does he go after the flash?
Shoots to near.
So he's playing this really
What was
slowly,
that?
But there is a push coming off of
He's
Cat.
like, oh,
He could
okay,
have a
so
couple
you're gonna
targets
flash,
coming
and then
his
I'm
way.
gonna wait till it's gone, and then I'm gonna walk out of the smoke.
His hands full back at that bomb site.
Now they can kind of.
Peeks out with the Molotov in hand. Didn't expect that second player. So it's going to start to feel like yet another round for Team Spirit's attack is fizzling out to the clock. 15 seconds to try to cross, to try to plant.
Not a bad half, though. Not a bad half, though.
And you need to desperately climb up and over, and you're not going to get a single foot across this gap. This is not the first time that Team Spirit lose a round to the clock. Add to that the single M4 round for the Falcons. And Budapest, I think we may have a quarterfinals.
I mean, this is up in the air right now. 7-5, they got room. Yeah, they got room. I think both teams are happy with it. Very important pistol round right here. Very important. Bro, Austin has not pissed one time since I've came here. Like, I got here 4.5 hours ago, and they showed us where the bathroom was, and I was like, okay, well, I'm gonna go before the, you know what I mean? I'm gonna go. He has not gone one time. I let them know, Drew. Yeah, I let them know. I don't mean to be crotch washing. I'm sorry. Who did it? Wait, that's above me.
Stepping up to the challenge, Donk at the top of the scoreboard.
You guys.
Find their answers. A couple of X-Factor rounds there. The solo M4
Told you guys,
Nico
man.
to be won. And that gives you a reason to believe in the Falcons when it comes to Dust 2, does it not?
Absolutely. Especially
Austin
with
is literally right
CT
beside
side,
me.
Or excuse me, with Falcons T side coming up, there's extra pressure.
Yo,
on
Deej,
Team
my
Spirit. You know, we saw
what's up, brother?
That Zwei had made a massive progress on Nuke. He was showing signs of doing better on that position specifically. But here on Dust 2 CT side, he gets bullied, and the Falcons are one of the perpetrators of that bullying. And there are going to have to be some answers
What
here
the
for Team Spirit.
fuck was that?
tenacity there of Team Spirit to try to take that charge towards middle. You know what you're signing up for. It's just the fact you go down with nothing. You could be making this path to a recovery on Dust 2 all the longer.
What's the Kaodian and Kerrigan
Or
clap?
just
What is that?
feeding momentum to Falcons.
This way he's given the keys to peak. It looks like Palm Tree Flash will come out. Let's see if he can get anything.
Oh.
Finds that one kill. Tries to get another.
No.
He's got the answer. And so Shiro's dual Berettas never needed, never called upon, didn't have a target to shoot at this entire pistol. And so Falcons extend this lead with momentum on the T side.
They double pushed mid.
You know, star of the show back on Nuke. We thought ourselves that once we got to Dust 2, Zway's CT side could be a pain point for Team Spirit. It's the attack out of the gate, looking like a shell of himself from Nuke. But the really, big question is, what does his anchoring look like? And so we're gonna get to find out here tonight.
He's the kind of player, he had all the space in the world when he's on Amiga. Now with not a lot of space, he shows that he can't really do the supporting as well as he can do the star
Stay in
stuff.
the game, guys. It's fucking need to bring energy now, okay? Every round is fucking important. Come on.
We got some good words out of Nico.
Yes, sir.
When
Stay in the
beat
game now.
G2s
It's
on
fuck
this
me
map,
time.
the 5
What is
round
that? What that
attack
just
on
said?
Dust
It's
2
fuck
as well.
me time.
They stare death in the face, and so I think they've got a special relationship with this map at the moment. But yes, we're continuing to, as the days go by, can Zway play with little space? You think support's an easier role? It's not.
Sway
It's
is
harder.
not
You
having a
get
good
less
game
shine,
after the last game.
be
4
aware of
kills,
radar
Chopper on
utility,
1
and
kill.
you get less chances to kill. But that means you always got to stay hot. And that's what he struggles with. When he can move around a lot like a star player, he can take a lot of peeks, then he gets kills. But as an anchor, you can't just push every round. You can't just swing everything. You can't play for yourself all the time. So we'll see if he can operate within those confines. Right now, Spirit on a 3-map win streak on Dust 2. Their last loss, obviously, was to Falcons in overtime.
Quiet walk up behind this. Here tries to put a smoke in front of them. Mac 10 is getting around the corner. Donk dives down into the cover of the smoke. And that's going to give space over to the Falcons. You think
Oh my
Donk
God.
right back up. You thought
Bro,
Donk
like,
was
just
gonna
like,
run
he's
away
like,
from a
fuck this,
gunfight.
I'm going.
No, just immediately comes back at it from an alternate angle. And Tanir still leaning back, has done a good job of slowing this down.
Nico gets
Slowing it down long
Sway.
enough for at least these other pistols to try to press themselves up from CT spawn. And that bomb, though, where did it drop?
Oh, is it?
I think it's on the boxes, and if it's on the boxes, it's going to call on Odyssey to slip down and grab it.
What?
It does so, kicks and gives that much-needed cover. Not
He
only
drops
does
down,
Donk
gets
find
the
one of
bomb,
those
gets a
frags,
kill,
but
jumps
Tanir
back up.
throws the bomb into the bear cave.
That was a testy moment. Always scary when you're peering over the ledge. The bomb will fly forward, but totally saved position here for Falcons. This is actually one of the most lopsided sides for Team Spirit. They get 60% of the rounds on CT side, despite this issue with Way. Why that happens, I think, they really will lean heavily on that side of the map. 2-3 guys sometimes to try to make sure the mid-Bs are reinforced. That side being less retake will make
Let's
perfect
go.
sense.
I can't really hear the crowd. What are they
Falcons
chanting?
still put themselves in the perfect position to punish.
Who are they chanting for? Colby,
With
what's
this
up,
lead.
brother?
Having to give over double digits off that one. We hear the murmur of Falcons' belief reverberate through the arena. For a while there, didn't feel like there was much of a pulse in the playoffs whatsoever. But again, there's going to be a certain timidness, I think, to Falcons.
What is
throughout the remainder
Chopper
of this map
doing?
as well? Nuke is
Why
still
is
in
there
the back of their
4B?
minds.
And Chopper
Chance
just
to flex
goes
over
long
top
and
of this one, Team
dies.
Spirit. Banking on a Deagle heroic. Not even in the right position. Falcon's going to take this fight towards long. It's nice to see Nico stepping up. Right there alongside Odyssey,
These
top of the
headphones are
board. You
making
know,
my
we've always
ears
kind of prefaced that when it comes to the Falcons and when it comes to Nico, when Nico speaks, you listen. And sometimes Nico speaks ill
When
of
Nico
himself, his
speaks, you
frustrations
listen.
in those tough
Can you
rounds,
guys not
those
hear the
nail-biter
crowd
moments.
in my
I
microphone?
feel like that's something that he's really shed so far in Budapest. I think it goes in to seeing his reaction over top of G2 to qualify for the playoffs.
Good block, actually.
Is it enough? Gonna draw that Desert Eagle of Donk right back in. Remember, 5-7 on Tenier is also within this bomb site, but there's so many bodies here for Falcons. Their utility should have unrooted this defense. Instead, it is 2 headshots that come out from the defenders.
Wow.
Reliable pieces for the Falcons.
Bro, everyone here wants Falcons to win.
Took a long time to get on the server back on Nuke.
If he ever did.
I'm his boss.
5-10. Couple mistakes away from making up entirely for the disaster that was Nuke and stealing back a map pick, you know, in a series where technically that doesn't matter as much for Spirit because
that's
they
crazy,
lose
bro, because I had these headphones off for that was so loud, the crowd.
Steal Nuke, that was very unlikely. This will zero out. This will zero out everything. Our expectations, I feel like it'll sort of cleanse the emotions, everything, all the bitterness that has come through. Maybe even puts it back on Spirit a little bit. Because they got a half from Donk that, with a little bit of extra supports, they could have definitely turned that into a 7-5 half for themselves. He was outstanding, still is.
Before we finish writing this obituary, let's see if guns make a difference for Team Spirit CT side.
Come on, Team Spirit.
Looks like they played Trustway like they did on Nuke, where he delivered alone.
Shiro on an op.
Mid, really expecting Falcons to have a spawn play out towards long.
Oh, they're doing the wave. Oh my God, bro! Look at this crowd.
Got the infinite wave going around in the stadium.
This Budapest crowd starting to come alive. Not a bad turnout for a Thursday. Most stacked playoff brackets.
No bumps, no frauds, no luck involved.
We were on fraud watch after that first map. This game's come back.
Oh my God, dude!
So he's going to be under pressure. We talked about pressure on this anchor. Is one going to be enough?
No,
Doesn't feel like it. Not with this much demand and retake of a B site.
You know what, though? You know what? This is one where you can say, like, you know, Sway, we need 2 from you, but also, like, you got to help him a little bit.
Sure.
It's still just 2. You can't just hold this site alone. If they're not going for a retake now, what are you going to do, Spirit?
Feels like they're trying to take a look at this. You've got Nico pressed up
That's a
against
save.
the window.
I don't know. That was a very weird play.
Just an underhanded piece of utility, a singular kill off of Sway's plat hold, and Team Spirit knows
What's up, Luz?
all too valuable. Falcons 5 and 11 with ease.
You want to put that one under the microscope, fine, and you compile it, you know, compound it with his first half. It wasn't a good first half from Sway. But
Chopper
I really
1 and
don't put that
11
fully
still.
on him.
Oh no.
He started in B alone at the beginning of this round. This exact game, hours later, and no one came to assist. If you got a spot like that, you might as well be playing retake so he could get a kill. If he was in window and got a frag and got out of the window, so it's not a mid B split, they can actually retake. But you can't just expect an unsupported anchor in a small site to get 2 kills for you versus 5. It's just not reasonable. So don't like that Spirit setup at all. Falcons picked the right point of
Just
attack.
literally getting
But coming
destroyed,
into
bro.
this matchup, we knew it was going to be a lot of
They
heat
needed
for
a save.
Falcons.
This is.
First real full-blown
Oh,
execute goes swimmingly.
I feel like Falcons
going
know
in
B
this
is
way,
weak
and
or
even
something.
when Spirit have
Like,
overstacked
what
the
is
site,
this?
they've
They're
had
heavily
success.
like
And a situation where his
Look at
closest
this.
support is Shiro, who's a little too preoccupied. Falcons
By
are gonna
himself.
come at this again. Sway right ahead of the execute, goes down just the one. It's a lot of damage though. This time Monacy and Nico both low.
Oh, good nade.
Frag grenade's gonna end.
Wow.
And at least this time, Shiro does come over with urgency, and Sway again
There
sets
you
that
go.
up because of the damage
What
beyond
a
his one
bro.
frag.
Sway is like, you know what?
As long as
Fuck it.
you're a
I'm
shallow
playing
way,
this
not a
spot.
telephone call, you can help,
You guys need to
right?
fucking
Zero's
rotate
made
to
an
me,
offshot
or
to
I'm
the door,
losing the
like, that
round.
actually keeps hope alive.
I'm playing in the middle of the
Better than
open.
Last round. 2 on 4 now. Let's see if Falcons can make it ugly.
May not be as easy as Falcons were gonna hope to find this B bomb site in consecutive hits. Double man advantage, Kicksand sitting on 40 health, and that goes the last piece of utility that the attackers have to keep Team Spirit at bay. Splitting up, but still for the time being met by smokes. That bomb is already down to 25 seconds. And so as they press these AKs up against the wall, What's the timing look like here? Who comes at this fight first? Well, Shiro's gonna get the first servings.
Here we go.
And
Okay,
Testes
good.
with his 100 health is now gonna have to keep his head on a swivel. Not
Good.
gonna happen. Donk emerges from the doorway, and the efforts of Zwei, coupled with Shiro, are enough for that retake to come through.
Real simple here for Spirit. They play containment. They know they have a huge advantage, and they limit the damages heavily. I mean, 2v4, retake's probably going to take place, yeah, but also those two players, they can easily get 2 kills and then slowly win the round. So really important.
Bro, like imagine if they just waited for the smoke.
Responsibility on his shoulders.
Right
he
there.
actually handles it quite well. Gets a kill despite, I think, getting tagged first.
Like if they just
Then
wait
some
for that
extra
smoke
spray
to go
damage,
out,
then Shiro's
Spirit
there
have
in
nothing.
time to help him. Falcons wanted that to end in B. It doesn't end that early.
They are very
That's Shiro
reliant
with
on
the
Donk.
bomb shot, and then with the frag grenade, right?
Yeah.
2 perfect pieces to what was still a scrambled rotation, but one that's close enough. That's a setup that they can bank on. But it also, again, tethers off of the success from Zwei, so we'll give him credit where it's due.
Yeah, big time. And again, so far, the only criticism is, can you just help him more?
Chopper 1 kill, you guys. Donk 20.
There's got to be something about, I don't know, they read some kind of book about this. They're really confident it's going to be A.
I mean, this isn't like an undoable comeback. You know what I'm saying? We've seen bigger comebacks. This isn't impossible.
Donk staring in the corner just next to Pitts, banking off. Shiro holding the doorway.
It's
So there's a
this
lot of
half
pressure
is
coming
so
towards Long,
it's
and
on
it's
Shiro.
the right
It's
pieces
on
in
Shiro
position here
this
for
half.
Spirit. But Kyosuke's got
Where
that
did
opening
Chopper
kill
die?
towards
CT?
Chopper. That puts a bit the sight itself.
Hello? Oh my god.
Donk collects the frag onto Nico. You get this off walking out towards Long, and Shiro's not going to let you escape with that. So kicks in.
Nice, Shiro.
You've got not only Donk hitting instant headshots, but Shiro.
Okay, oh, that is what you want to see right here, bro. This comeback is going to be so heavily reliant on Shiro, bro.
Shots in, single scoped, easy control of the situation. And it looks like the read does pay off. What did they know? They probably got a little scared when they see Donk at Long, Chopper at Goose, or wherever he was on the A side. Even though they kill him, they go, wait, how many people are here?
Sharky Barky.
7-11 now.
What are you doing,
and,
Shark?
A chance for Team Spirit to
gambling?
get back into this game and stabilize with an anti-ego. That was quizzical. It makes me wonder what's going to happen on this next round. What's the CT setting? Are they going to go off the read?
Well, just talking things through.
Shut the
Not
fuck up,
expecting
Gergo.
Tenier
Who
to
let
get
you
ahead
in
of
a
that smoke
dome?
grenade, but again, with Glogs, you saw Nico just sitting in spawn, hands off the mouse and keyboard. We got a bit of a powwow here. Falcons know that just 2 more rounds, and you can go ahead and look at Ancient.
Oh, yes, Sharky. We need those, baby. We need those, baby, Sharky. Yeah.
Spirit are still within
What do you mean,
the
why am
realm
I
of
in the
possibility
shadows?
of 4-round
Is it
difference.
dark?
You've got Donk playing as well as he has since the get-go. When you've got
Is it actually dark?
Improvement over towards platform, and on top of that, Shiro's op shot's not missing. Point to a reason why Team Spirit couldn't still win this.
It looks like they waited for that round. Now they go back to this one.
Freaking
And this is
Gergo
what I wanna
coming
see
here
on the
talking
mini-map.
smack.
Donk
Gergo
with
not
instant
gifting
and
5
back
to the
and forth
stream
between the window
for
and the tunnel, just
solidarity.
actively
I'm in a goddamn
supporting
arena,
Zwei.
Oreo.
Bit of electricity.
When's the last time you've been in an arena?
The USP's not enough. Nico gets it over, but that one frag is fine.
Hey,
Spirit
Lepinos!
standards. 3 rounds the gap, as Falcons have still yet to hit that all-elusive, all-important 12th round.
You're not there until you're there. With this timeout coming down, full buy in place. Are they doing some math here if they need an op?
What
or
did I
not?
tell you guys, bro?
These are the moments where I think
That would have
been
been. This comeback is going to be heavily reliant on Sharky. And by Sharky, I mean Shiro.
I'll
the
say this
God
again,
Opper,
there's only one
the Op
player on
Flicker.
Spirit that has gotten an op ace, and he's got an op this round.
Okay, double sniper coming up from Team Spirit late in this CT side.
That's the perfect thing to do.
Sure.
There's still a gap in a comeback. You don't have to spoil all your, you don't have to give up all your ideas as you make your way back into the game. It actually, it's the perfect way to catch a team off guard who's just
11-8.
looking for one more round, who might try
No
to do a
op on
walkout
Falcons.
somewhere. And then when you eventually do lose,
Donk
you
on
go
the
back
double
to
op.
rifles, and it's a change up instantly. So see the expensive investment pays off for Team Spirit. And be careful, be wary about going too slowly. You walk into one op or two. Shiro's jumping. Shiro's right here.
Fish chance. They're going to try to dive that. You've got that ramp support
whoa,
chucking
whoa,
out
whoa,
utility.
whoa.
Already 2 Falcons players ahead of this pack.
Whoa!
And so is Tanir's recall.
Nice shot.
Headshots as clean as it needed to be.
Nico coming in late.
Now all of a sudden you've got one locked into the Gandalf. Nico's got his kill over towards Long. That starts to put pressure on the bottom of this ramp. Chopper tries to press his lock. He'll find his frag. Shiro's been cut down in the meantime.
What is happening?
Out with a kill. And we go down to the 2 versus 2. Dueling with that off out mid.
That could have been it.
Chopper needs this kill. Chopper needs this kill.
Waiting for the next fight, but he's kind of lost track of these pieces.
How many bullets does Chopper have? Did he even reload? He's
Donk is
walking
coming
into this.
And as he steps forward over top of those stairs,
Yes!
by Chopper.
They had him in from both sides.
That's gonna lock in Nico. Eyes set to the bomb site. He knows where these pieces are.
Donk
He's
doesn't
gonna
miss
take a
this.
step into the off. That's a missed shot by Donk. And as he goes
Donk.
for that shot, Nico. Oh!
No, Donk,
Just
no!
jumping shot to not connect. Chopper, 4 health. Nico on the clutch.
Yes, Chopper!
Cutting that lead down to 2.
He just had to shoot a bullet.
Oh my
It didn't
God.
have to be a headshot. Nico doesn't know how close
Gergo,
he was
thank you
to
for the
pick
gift,
that
Gergo.
moment up.
5 for the culture, bro. Gergo,
Chance
in
to
all
take
of my
out Donk
years, have I
inside
ever
the
been in a
middle.
fucking
They
major
repeat
arena
over
streaming?
here in this 1v2, and he nearly gets a second chance to be the hero. So close, but he's also aware of his own health. Ooh, that's a frustrating moment, but to be honest, for Tesses, the way that Spirit came in from both sides, like he didn't have a good
Donk
advantage.
just
He didn't-
missed, like,
he'd have to
3
get
fucking
very
off
lucky
shots.
to have found a way out of that. Whoa, close rounds, close game now.
Now you've got Falcons in a difficult spot. They jump into this one. Kevlar.
What language do they speak?
Pistols.
Thank you guys for the
Just enough
gifted
utility
subs,
to
man. I
try to
love you
come in
guys.
the game
Thank you
with a
so
plan.
much,
Remember,
man.
there is still one timeout for Zonic within regulation. One last chance to try to find
Chopper
two
was on
things
1 kill before
in the
that
face
round.
of a
1
very
kill.
real Team Spirit
he
recovery.
got 3.
This is 4 consecutive rounds out of Spirit's CT side.
For the
Last time
fucking
they played, it
culture,
was
baby. We
6-6
got
down the
Sharky
middle,
with the
both
10,
halves into
Gergo with the
overtime, or
5.
Falcons won.
For the goddamn solidation culture, baby.
Comeback is new territory. And again, it's a more standard lay of the map here where
You know,
Donk
Donk
is
has
helping out
definitely
his way.
slowed down,
Feels
bro.
like
He
we're
had
going back a
17
few rounds
kills,
now
you
to Where
guys.
Falcons really enjoyed trying to go for the B hits.
Sure. Well, he may need help in this next one because we've got 2 players for Falcons set up for the mid push. Again, it's low utility, but it is enough. If Chopper can't find this spam through, there's going to be pressure on both ends of this B site.
They
What
need
is
Donk to
going
make a
on here?
mistake. They need him blind.
Got Molotov smokes burning on both sides of the tunnels.
Oh my God.
Chopper trying to press his luck, but instead it's Kyosuke with the opening. Donk is locked into the car. Sway does his job over towards tunnels, at least to kick this off. And
Good.
Donk and Sway do enough. That's 3 kills between them.
There he
and
goes.
The pace of Team Falcons out from middle gets nothing in the air.
That was looking a little scary for Chopper doing that.
To a single round the difference.
Let's go,
Sway
Spirit.
does not let go of his grip on that site. Looked good. It's 3K. Yes, it's Tech 9s, but honestly, with the amount that they know at this side of the map is going to get tested, it's going to get potentially abused. These are moments that need to be celebrated for Sway.
W subs, baby. W
Didn't have
subs
to
in the
be
chat.
Donk as the hero. 5-round comeback. And this was a done deal for Falcons. This is what Falcons wanted to try to show us back on Nuke versus Spirit, but couldn't do that. So no matter what happens now, Spirit leave this map with some dignity. But I'm honestly wondering, are we going to get 3? We haven't got a response from Falcons in quite some time.
Post that victory versus G2, Nico said that a game like that versus G2 that pushed Falcons to the limits was exactly what they needed heading into playoffs, that it was going to make them better once they hit the big stage. And it feels like this exact kind of moment was what he was alluding to. When the pressure was on, when the comeback is real, when heartbreak feels like it has haunted
Nico's on
you
20
again.
kills.
This has to be that moment that Falcons bank.
Donk pushes mid.
Shiro
Shiro on the op lower.
Also look to push them.
Oh.
Mainly right now, Shiro down into the lower tunnels. Monacy is sitting on the top side of it with Kyosuke. And they are just leaning back, letting Spirit make these moves.
Kills everything. Info here for Nico.
Right on the edge.
Flash.
Wow.
Donk's going around that corner, and it's not the only piece of a push. That's
No,
what
Shiro.
Spirit has. In fact, they're trying to pressure this, and Sway goes down. That's a liability inside of the B site. Missed shot from Shiro.
No, Shiro, you Shiro.
Big mistake.
We've got Molotovs onto the windowsill. Sonic's last timeout from a 4 versus 5. Tesses flanks out of long, gets it here. And as Donk takes that quick press out towards the window, he
got
doesn't
3
see
bullets.
what he needs. Smoke's gonna fade, and now both avenues are open, and nobody's gonna challenge him. He's tiptoeing his way through the door.
Shiro, what is Shiro?
That's
What did I tell you, though? What did I tell you?
That's
All of
done.
this comeback
Shiro
is
had the chance
100%
right
on
there.
Shiro.
2 shots from those lower stairs to punish that beat push. It looked like such an
What the
audacious
hell?
play to make after Donk got his kill at top mid, but then you look at the kill feed and Falcons had a response back. He felt he needed to do something, but he couldn't punish that bomb crossing. That's where that round died. Needed an ace from Donk.
And unfortunately, of all the B-holds, this time Sway crossing out from Humvee gets caught with nothing. That allowed for that acceleration of the bomb that forced Shiro's op to miss. Team Spirit's catch-up has been admirable, but a much-needed 12th round by Falcons secured.
Ooh.
Two
Oh,
ops
no.
again coming out from Spirit.
Double nades.
It's not as bad as it
Yeah,
could have been.
no, it's actually totally fine here for Falcons. Just looking for them to get it. I mean, you know, kicks
Whoa.
in. He's just looking for a good spot to get it. To go
Those
with it.
nades could have been
Solid
bad.
Execute.
Everyone in here wants Falcons.
make sure
to
they
win.
do it while
Everyone
they
in here
have
wants
money.
Falcons. I don't know why.
While Spirit are at their strongest, they want to take him out clean. Nobody's trying to get into overtime here. And it was the eco test versus these two over and B in this previous round. Here's a level up. Sway delivered versus those Tech Knights.
But died last round empty-handed. Pressure comes out from middle.
Nice shot from
Secondary
Donk.
op's already found one. Donk hungry to go
You
for
got
the
a
repeat,
6.
but it's a
Wow.
The test gets stuffed for
Nice from Sway.
this time with one.
Nice!
Shiro already pressing his luck out through that CT spawn. It's in Nico's hands now. And with already
Nico
close proximity to
1v3.
the
This
doorway,
would be-
Nico, 78 health, pushes over and looks to take that deep challenge, but they've already got their
Wow.
positions locked in. And so an 11th round comes with it.
It's a fantastic round for both of them on the whole, to be honest, with the op shots and Sway's kills, delaying to stay alive.
I'm pretty sure they got low money now.
As simple as here for the two guys that had to deliver to keep this game up.
Round 24, no timeouts left. Oh, his bomb on the other side of the window.
Yeah. He just kind of has it. He's like, maybe I can get these kills, that's all.
Really had to swing. We go long and heavy for Spirit in the 24th of play. Ancient still no guarantee for Falcons. Do they think that they can get the better of a timing on Sway
another
again?
B.
The only time he's died with nothing was when he was in that forward
Another
corner.
B set up
Coming in
here.
quick. Shiro's in the same spot that helped him out last time. Can Sway deliver again?
And there's no pressure on Shiro. Sway's trying to find timing. He'll collect the kill on Nico first. And then as he tucks back in.
Wow, Sway. Wow.
Improvement for Sway tonight. Much needed.
Oh my God. Bro. Do you know how hard that is?
Career high performance on Nuke and an ace to push OT.
He did not just get 2 aces in a quarterfinal, in a major playoffs, as an anchor on 2 different
How do
rounds
you even-
versus their biggest competition.
I love
What kind of B take is this though? What is Falcon doing?
Maui Snake drew between him and matches back in Shanghai when you least expect it.
It's almost like none of them wanted to entry.
That's a map where he saw moments. Dust 2 is where he just could not figure it out.
Hey, it's almost like none of them wanted to entry. They all just sat there, waited for each other.
Just clinical with the peaks right, left, and center around those boxes.
Amir, clip that ace. Clip that ace. Or actually, you know what? Crafty. Crafty. Clip that ace, Crafty, and get that shit uploaded ASAP, Crafty. On YouTube for me, Crafty. Can you do that for me?
And just like that, we're into overtime.
Falcons' major life, which felt secured for at least Ancient, is right back on the table. And the momentum's real.
You know, Sway came into this major and he figured out the things that everybody needed him to figure out. That's getting kills from within sights, not pushing through smokes, not swinging extra, not overheating.
Team Spirit Spirit with 7 of the last 8 rounds in regulation force us to OT. Man, it feels like the brakes have been forced on for Falcons. They'll be allowed to tiptoe.
Well, if somebody already has the clip, just send it to Crafty. He can make the Streamladder shit is all I is.
4 kills on this map has made them work for taking this A bomb site. His utility always slows it down. We've seen
I need to get Amir on the thing. He can just do it. Wow.
Feels that they are on the approach. They'll throw in that long push as well.
Oh.
He's yet to get it, so Donk will help him finish it off. Shiro has to be worried that that lower peak's about to come through. And as Falcons get footing on.
Oh my God. He's like, all right, fuck this, I'm out. No.
Great headshot out of Kicksan. Tanir at this distance, working with half health.
Where's Donk on Cat?
Yeah, he dipped in back for mid.
Any nades? Here comes a flash.
The retake flash is excellent.
Oh, they're on it.
Oh, Kicksan. Nice way. There's 2 1v1s here. There's 2 1v1s here. Nice way. Wow.
Come on, Sway. Go off, son. What's happening? Him here on retakes. That's a whole nother threat. First round of OT to Team Spirit.
Amir, I gotta get you set up on Streamladder. Crafty, if you got it for me, Crafty? Thank you, bro. I'm sorry, dude.
To make sure Shiro gets busted up. Felt like it had to be an instant headshot, or else Tanir in the background's got the support.
They played with him perfectly. He had no easy shots. They got right up to the back of default to plant the bomb, and there was no way.
My boyfriend forced you to come
actually
here.
escape that. He had to hit a crazy headshot over the box, but if he could see what we saw, he would have peeled back a long time ago.
Extra credit, right? That flashbang for Zway.
Yeah, put it as a short.
Zway doesn't get both those kills this round. So
Insane Zway ace. Star ladder major.
Tess knows. Tess, in their last match, he came into it. He was on a 9-1v1 win streak. He was so clutch. That's another stat that Falcons had working in their favor playing against Team Spirit.
Of course I'm live, yeah. I have no way of muting as well.
It's a little bit different, but the defense is in.
Oh my, do you hear this?
Guess what? Zway's still here and still thriving.
Hello?
And now it's not just a strong start because of a retake.
Hello, can
this
you
is
hear me?
an instant shutdown of the Falcons' attempt in the second of OT. Already into the 3 versus 5 launchers. This game is getting away from the Falcons.
I thought Jacob was
I'm
the
not
only
using
guy
any
who
data.
needed some
I only
time.
use them for
Look
the
at
stream.
Zway go here inside the B
Wi-Fi.
site.
Who wants to be the hero, Falcons?
Going good. It's an overtime right now in map 2.
Nico
It's
dead.
actually insane. The crowd is
Monacy
crazy.
still
13
out here with that
overtime right
off.
now.
But it was so early, and obviously Team Spirit have so much momentum and still so much utility. They blocked that off with a very quick answer to just make sure nobody else floods out through tunnels. So they can lean back comfortably into this 5 versus 3 advantage.
I mean, look at the leadoff already. Tanir's already pushed past the doors. I mean, the rest of this round might as well just be a formality if the CTs don't totally bungle this.
Okay, did anybody record anything?
Still again, right? You said that electricity kind of in him. Never static so far throughout this CT side. Always ready to go. And there's Sway in with a third. Leaning back as the fire burns. No Kevin Hume attack for the Falcons. Kicksan's desperate hope at somehow winning this 1 versus 4. But like you said, Tanir was already hot on his heels from that mid flank. And so if he just tries to go for the op save, there are real ramifications of this. 2 in a row in overtime, 7 of the 8 to close out regulations. We have not seen a lifeline for the Falcons in quite some time.
It's crazy because mentally it's hard to really rationalize the fact that right now Team Spirit are coming back in their head-to-head. They're winning. They might actually just eliminate Falcons now from the major. This map was almost done after that second pistol. This should have been a wash.
And a missed opportunity for Monacy as well.
And now the feet are to the fire of the Falcons right now.
Yeah, another best of 3 after Vitality and Mongols.
This game is getting away from them. Their lifeline in this major, and one of their biggest follies, man, is getting into playoffs, but where it's single elimination. They would never lose games in groups, I'm
gonna probably do it after
in seeding matches and everything like that. Falcons were crushing everybody.
Great record in 3rd, 4th deciders.
Yeah,
but when there was no fallback,
that blocks this whole thing, nobody can come in here.
The few games they have lost, it's been there.
No, I'm not leaving.
When the pressure's at its highest.
Pressure's at its maximum.
Here's Tanier, backstern to him. It's a one and done.
Oh, a team take.
I don't have
He goes
any
down to
deal.
17 health. You can't go 0-3 in this overtime. I'm sorry.
He could be on the brink of doing exactly that.
The arena, I did nothing. All I did was
Falcons
watch
trying to
my setup.
test the waters of long, and that's just going to cue up Shiro's on. Kyosuke popped.
I know, I saw nobody.
Fast one on the Odyssey. The kid never even had a
Spears about
chance.
to win right now.
And it was a quiet map for Shiro at times. Never really called on.
I don't even know how to get
But
there.
now, 21 frags to his name, a 2K here to try to solidify this flawless
Okay, I love
overtime
you.
run. Kicksan has had his moments
I
to
love
try
you.
to save them, but it is yet again too much to ask.
And Nico, a focal point of these conversations. Look at him, 22
Wow.
and 19. Did his part
title.
on the CD side. It's not the same story in a loss to the
Team
Falcons,
Spirit
where
Zwei,
Nico is the guy that we look to say,
ace
where are you? He's here.
in
he is trying.
major.
And he's trying to do as much as he possibly can. This one just, it has a little bit of a different story to it. Unfortunately, the outcome's going to ring the same. Another major. The reason why we come down so hard on Falcons sometimes, the Ends core, the Heroic core, the G2 core. These are 3 teams that had to basically get dismantled to bring this team together. The bar is that they win. Anything below that is heavily scrutinized.
Did he hit that pit shot? Did I see that? Did he hit that pit?
Scrutiny to this lineup for that reason. It's a team with players we all cheer for that have massive stories behind them.
Yo, I'm gonna go try to
A
get
billion
food after
reasons
this, bro. I'm gonna
wanna
go
see
try to
them
get some
succeed.
snacks or
Nico being
something.
one of them, Monacy right beside him. And we do see
I need a
them play
drink,
their
bro. Like,
hearts
what?
out.
I don't
But the
understand.
fact
Like, I need
is,
to.
in moments like these, it always feels like they beat the odds in the wrong direction. The tragedy strikes, almost comically so sometimes, where you think this can't be the time it happens again. We saw the stats
Yeah,
earlier
there's
on the
a
desk.
unchecked the yeah. That is
If
it,
they could pick
Crafty.
one quarterfinalist to go up against, maybe it would have been
Some
Spirit.
deep breaths and we go and we fight.
Water, deep breaths, and fight. A dreading feeling that has become all too common for Nico in his career. And it felt like with the way that they battled back versus G2, that things could have been different, that things could have been them stepping forward, because we saw them in the grand finals in Hong Kong. We've seen them beat the world's best recently. All while Team Spirit have never gotten their win over top of this Falcons. And so tonight was supposed to be more of that.
Oh,
more of the
dog.
same.
Oh, wow.
He's in
He
front.
almost got that kill, bro.
Connor.
They don't know there's only
It's
one
just
on B
kicks
right
in.
now.
This B split is coming. The bomb's already out,
Oh,
man.
God, this
They're
is-
starting to ramp into it.
Oh, God.
This is getting real for Falcons.
Oh, this is it.
Sitting on top of the bricks, Kicksan cuts down Doc, and the rest of the Falcons are going to be called on. But
Wow.
Shaq's already cut off the mid-play back to the top mid-peak.
Hit him through the box. Or no, he
The
didn't.
Progress in 2025.
Where is Sheer?
After failing
What is gonna go on here?
More and more fights
Oh my God.
with Hunter in
Look at
his
Shiro.
arms.
What is this?
Nico sits on the sidelines and has to hope
Oh
that
my
his
God, 33
prodigies
retake.
are enough for this retake.
No.
You've got Zoid
18
down
a
to
molly.
quarter HP. You've
What does
got
he get a molly?
John
Double
Martin
doors
here
or
to
window?
lead back on.
Window?
Falcons major
What's? I
line
can't hear the
on
bomb.
line.
Oh, there's
Time
running
can't
out of
too low.
time.
They've gotta go.
Jumping through the window. Sway leaning back. Holding it off is
Team
Tanier.
Spirit.
Sway dead with nothing. Kyosuke could be the difference. Bomb is beyond 5 seconds. Falcons.
Wow, Team Spirit, let's go!
Lift the curse. Defeating them when pressure's at its highest.
Very
The
nice.
one red thread, the one through line that Falcons were most scared about coming into this quarterfinal. Their nightmare has come true. Spirit have taken this game, keep their hopes alive in this major, and
Wow.
fight their biggest competition of the season.